All right, so today I was guided to use the 3 tarot decks and the Gypsy Oracle cards and to place pendulums on them to help you choose which deck you want. So the first deck is the Steampunk Tarot, and it's my silver pendulum. And we have the star on both these, so it's kind of interesting. You can look up if that means anything to you or not. We have the Sun Tarot gold deck with the gold pendulum. We have the blue tarot deck, moon deck, with the Super 7 pendulum. And we have the Gypsy Oracle deck with the crystal pendulum. So I'm going to open the energy, let you guys choose your deck and your pendulum, and then we'll get started and see what happens. Okay, cheers. All right, I have no idea why I said cheers. That was weird. But anyways, if you haven't picked your deck or pendulum, please pause the video and do so. But otherwise, we're going to get started now with our first deck, which is the Steampunk deck, tarot deck, and my silver pendulum with the star. Okay, so I'm going to put you here, and we're going to see what happens with you. Maybe the pendulum is going to be part of the reading. We'll see. All right, so if you have a question, think of it now. If you're just looking for a general reading, that's okay too. They will tell you whatever they want to tell you. So pile or deck number ones. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. We get the Fool right away. Okay, so you guys are either starting over or starting anew. You have a clean slate. You're embarking on something very new, very exciting. They want you to approach it like the Fool would, not being foolish, but being fearless and carefree and open. That's the word that's coming, open. Open to the opportunities that are coming your way, okay? So we're going to put this card up here, up here like this. And we're going to shuffle more. I wonder if some of you are the same group that picked a similar, picked a thing that started with the Fool yesterday. All right, we have a bunch of cards here. Are these all the cards? This is where the pendulum is going to help us. Okay, are these all the cards? There's 8 cards. Let's see. It might be all of them. I'm getting a sense that it is all of them. So far, that seems to be the case. And yeah, to do them this way. So this represents the past, and this represents the future down here, is what I'm hearing. So let's see. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Here, turn them all over, and then it'll make sense. Upside down? Yes, okay. Okay. Oh, look at that. Are we sure this is upside down? Let's double check that. Upside down? Yes, okay. All right, so this is a picture of your past that they want to lay out for you, I guess is the word I would use here. So okay, so this Knight of Cups represents a young man or woman, okay, who's very ambitious, but just hasn't achieved the creative potential yet, okay? Very practical minded and willing to take risks, so that's good. And has the courage and responsibility, but just can't focus on their goals yet, okay? You might have traveled quite a bit. Yeah, just So they're describing you as a young person, okay? Maybe you traveled quite a bit, you were trying to figure things out, you have the ambition, you have the responsibility, you have everything you need to pursue your goals. You just didn't know what your goals were, and that's what this card, that's why it's upside down. The High Priestess is about knowing, and so you just didn't know. You didn't know what you wanted. You didn't know, okay? In the past, in your youth, I hear. I don't know how young, some of you might be young already, but whatever that means to you. So, so there was divine intervention, they're telling me here. Divine intervention. The Wheel of Fortune represents, you know, a divine plan being set in motion, and the divine world giving you some blessings, you know, giving you blessings. Some of them you've earned, and some of them they're just giving you. And so, yes, there was a bit of a divine intervention to help you figure out this, your goals in life and etc. And now we have the Lover's card as well. And the Lover's card, not just the Lovers, though, we have the Angel. So this is a divine relationship, a fated relationship. They put you in a fated relationship somehow. And it could be romantic, it could be otherwise. You know, it's love doesn't have to be, you know, exactly as we imagine it, but it's a union of opposites. Okay, so it's a fated relationship, so it's like a yin yang relationship. All right, and yeah, so that's what happened in the past. Now this relationship may have ended. It doesn't mean that it lasts forever, but it was a fated relationship, okay? And it sets you on your path somehow is what this is telling me, okay? Whether you're together with them still, or you're not together with them, or you had some challenges in it, or it's been blissful, who knows? But this relationship, it was fated, and it was part of this divine plan, okay? All right, let's see what we have for your... Okay, I feel like these are... Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me see if they're meant to be. Are these meant to be? Yeah. Okay. Upright. Yeah. These ones were meant to be upright. Because they were all reversed, I felt like that wasn't how they were meant to be. So I was flipping them probably differently than they wanted me to. But yeah, they're upright now, so we can read them. Okay. The Seven of Swords. So this is your present / future. Okay. This bottom row is what I know. Okay. And yeah, the Seven of Swords represents possibilities. Okay. So you're starting a new adventure with many possibilities, right? So it says here, it is important to understand with precision and logic what has occurred in the past to lead to the current situation. Okay? So they want, that's why you have a past and a present future spread going on. They wanted you to understand this. You just didn't know. You know, you just didn't know. You have the ambition, you have the skills, you have the sense of responsibility. You have everything you need to pursue your life purpose, your life path. But you didn't know what it was. You just weren't aware in your younger days. You were kind of, you know, traveling the world or just experimenting with things and kind of all over the map is what I'm hearing. So they intervened, this is what this says, and they gave you this relationship that helped set you on your path. So they want you to understand that you need to understand that, okay? And your success is still very possible, okay? It says victory can be won, okay? Most of the battle is over because she has 5 swords here that she's carrying away. But there's still work to be done, okay? So 7 is the number of contemplation and introspection. You know, it's seeking truth. It's, yeah, the seeker. So we may obtain an additional insights into our life, okay? It says there's no need to continue a battle when the aims have already been accomplished. But one may need strength if there is still an additional effort to be made, okay? So they want you to step back and reflect on the past so that you understand it logically and so that you can move forward, okay? So You might feel like you're on the verge of defeat, like you're about to lose something, or that something's been taken away from you in some way. But a favorable turn of events is happening, okay, because of this divine intervention. This is a divine plan, okay, that was set in motion. And whatever happened here, whether it was blissful or not so blissful with this fated relationship, it set you on this path, okay? So you need to know that, okay? Mistakes and errors in judgment that led to previous failures and defeats can be corrected with the right insight, with the proper insight. So that's why they're asking you to reflect, okay? So yeah, so you're in a positive, you're heading in a positive direction now is what they want you to know. And these cards reflect that, okay? So Ace of Pentacles, this means there are opportunities coming your way in the physical material world. So a lot of times we focus on financial opportunities, business opportunities, but it's the physical material world. So it can be relationships, it can be anything that's in the physical material world, but there are opportunities coming your way and they want you to embrace them, be open to them. Remember, they said that from the beginning, like this, the Fool. The reason why okay, so yeah, the Fool card is up is because they want you to understand your past, but let it go, wipe the slate clean, and be like the Fool, okay, as you move forward and receive these opportunities that they've given you, okay? You're the Empress, all right? You are becoming, this was all to lead you to become this Empress, okay, who is able to manifest whatever you want to manifest, okay? The Empress is very, she's a master manifester. She's very creative. She's very fertile, you know, so whether that's got to do with, you know, reproductive or not, doesn't matter. She's fertile. She can create. She can manifest, right? So she's self-confident, okay? And she indicates that you're ready to make your life work better through bringing about cooperation in your environment, okay? You're endowed with the ability to listen and understand, okay? All of this has led you here, remember? You can be the representative of beauty, harmony, and you have the ability to create both, okay? This can signify a marriage, a commitment to a union, so maybe it relates back to this card, who knows? Or just very, very good friendships, okay? This is a positive card. The Empress usually indicates that there is both financial abundance and emotional support available in the present situation. So, you know, here we go. You have this Ace of Pentacles and you have the Empress side by side, which both indicate opportunities for abundance in the physical world and emotional support. So, like I said, not just financial, but emotional abundance as well in the physical world. Emotional support, good relationships, all of that, okay? So if this one wasn't so great, there's a good one coming. If this one is great, well, that's just, you know, part of your path here, okay? So, so that's good to know, right? We'll take that. The Queen of Wands. So wands are about transformation, transformative, you know, transforming energy, moving forward, all that kind of stuff. So you're moving forward now. Look at you. You're confident. You know where you're going. Unlike the Knight of Cups, who was just kind of trying to figure it all out, you are now the Queen of Wands, who knows where you're going. Okay. You're in touch with the creative process of life, just like the Empress here. You know. You're supportive of others. Okay. You're willing to share your skills and talents. All right. You're true and faithful. Your love is true and faithful. Okay. It could even mean, the Queen of Wands could even mean that it could relate back to this card and mean that someone's willing to invest in you. So that could be this fated relationship stuff as well, okay? For some of you. So, yeah, you're moving forward. This is the time to move forward, okay? Both emotionally and financially. So if you're thinking of starting a business or doing any of that kind of stuff, this card, these cards, all these cards actually, yeah, it's saying yes, you're ready to move forward. So to recap, you know, they want you to be like the Fool, wipe the slate clean from the past. You're starting over, and you're to be open to all the opportunities and be fearless and carefree. Don't let the past weigh you down. They're explaining that you were just young and didn't know what you wanted. You have all the skills. Any failures or anything, you need to look at that as, I just didn't know what I wanted, and that's why it didn't work out, because it wasn't true to my heart, and they weren't failures. You just didn't know. You were figuring it out. A plan has been set in motion. You know, a fated relationship has been given to you. Or is coming if it hasn't been given to you, but it's already been given to you. So whether it's manifested in your life or not, I don't know, but it's been given to you. And yeah, you know, you might feel like you're on the verge of defeat, but you're not. You're actually on the verge of victory. These opportunities are coming your way, okay, in the material physical world. So financial and relationship wise, this indicates, you know, manifesting everything that you want, all your heart's desires, and having supportive relationships and abundance and all those good things. And this Queen of Wands represents moving forward in that energy, and you know, potentially having someone invest in you, even if you're looking for a financial partner for something that you might be doing in the future, if you're looking at a new business venture, etc. I'm just going to pull the camera back here so you can see it all together, but this is a very good reading. Okay, very, very positive reading. All right, that's it for you guys. You guys go have a wonderful day, and I'm going to move on to the next group. All right, deck number 2. All tangled up here. You chose the gold pendulum in the gold deck, the sun deck. So a lot of golden light in this reading for you guys. Let's see what the message is today. So if you have a question, keep it in mind. If you're just asking about life in general, that's okay too. So deck number 2, to you, for you, from you. What is the message? All right, let's see what's coming. To you, for you, from you. Are those the cards? Okay, let's see if these are your cards. Because there's so many of them, I just want to make sure. I feel like they might all be, but because it might be similar to the last deck, the last reading. Okay, that one, yes. 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 And that one, yes. Okay, it is similar to the last group. So that confirms it. So we're doing a past. This represents the past. This represents the present future. Okay. So first we're going to look at your past, then we're going to look at the future. Okay. Okay. Very interesting, yeah. All right, so you're engaged in a power struggle with yourself, or you have been in the past. You have this power struggle with yourself going on, okay? The 7 is also about seeking truth and wanting to know things and yeah, trying to understand things, right? And this is about moving forward. The clubs, which is the wands. So you've been stuck because you want to know everything. You want to know everything. You want to be sure of everything. You have this power struggle of wanting to move forward, but also wanting to know everything before you do, okay? That's what this is saying. And then these two cards, they affirm that. So this card shows that you want to move forward. You're excited, like this cat. You're excited. You're optimistic. You're curious, and you want to move forward. But this one indicates, so two jacks here, two jacks that are basically the opposite of each other. This one indicates that you see the potential, but you're hesitant and you have doubts. So see how they're like counteracting each other, basically. So here's the adventurous, curious, optimistic side of you that wants to move forward, and here's the mental, focused on the mental stuff that sees the potential but has doubts, so wants to stay in place, wants more information. Like I said here, wants more information, which is why the 7 is with the wands here. So wants more information, wants to know more, whatever. So this is the power struggle you've been experiencing within yourself, in your past. Okay, so that's very clear, very cool. Let's see what is happening for you now and what you're moving forward into. Oh my gosh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, when you get through this and you move forward, this is amazing. 10 10. Okay, look, 10 10 up. It's like new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. It's arrival. It's arrival. Okay, both of these. You arrive. When you decide to move forward, holy, you move forward in the most amazing way. You have the 10 of Pentacles and you have the 10 of Hearts, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. So the 10 of Pentacles, just look at this card. It speaks for itself. You'll have everything your heart's desires. It's perfectly balanced. It's perfectly harmonious. You've arrived on this physical level, okay, in the physical material world. You've arrived in the physical material world. You'll have everything that you want in the physical material world, okay? That's what this represents. And then the 10 of Hearts is having everything that you want in the emotional spiritual world. So this is having a joyful life, being in a state of joy and living joy, okay? And this is the Wheel of Fortune, which means that a divine plan is set in motion, and you will receive blessings. Some of them that you've earned, some of them are just because they love you and want to give you some blessings. But there's a divine plan and divine blessings coming your way. So look at that. Wow. What more information could you want? Okay, so if you've been in this power struggle, wanting to know more, before you take this leap of faith, they're saying, there's nothing more to know. This is, take the leap of faith. And what this card is saying, this is the 8 of Swords, which is also the Justice card. So they're reminding you, and it's the 8, so it's balance, right? There is a balance and harmony in the universe. There's justice in the universe. There's fairness in the universe. Whether you see it or not, whether it's apparent to you or not, that is the truth of the universe. And so all things are balanced and harmonious, and when you understand that and believe that and move forward in that, that's all you need to know, right? That's all you need to know so that you can trust, okay? And the 8 of Wands is also very, it means it's going to happen fast. Remember I said when you move forward quickly, okay? So the 8 of, it's like in a lot of other decks, it's indicated as like a flight of arrows, which shows like the wands flying through the air, which indicates a great deal of creative potential is available, okay? It means obstacles are out of the way, and you can speed up activities. You can move forward. You can speed this up. You don't have to be in this hesitant state, power struggle state. You're going to move forward quickly once you do. Okay. So if you're thinking about a business or anything like that, this is a very positive card. Okay. And yeah. It's time to act. That's what the 8 of Wands says. It's time to act. Okay, so no more of this hesitation, this power struggling. It's time to act. This is what's coming for you when you act, okay? What more information do you need? They keep saying, okay? You should be advised to act on your previous accomplishments and go forward, okay? Support and cooperation will accompany your actions at this time, okay? This is a period that's going to be followed by expansion, so that's amazing. That's amazing to have these 3 cards together for your future spread. That's like, yeah. And I keep hearing, what more information do you need other than this, right? You can achieve everything you want in the physical world. You can have the joyful life that you want. There is a divine plan that is being set in motion. You just have to act, okay? Right? The universe is balanced and fair and just. They want you to remember that because for some reason that's what is involved in this hesitation, okay? You will get what you deserve no matter what it says. If you're fair, you're honest, you're coming from a loving place, you will reap what you sow, is what the Justice card says. Okay? So there's nothing to fear if you are acting from a loving, fair, just place. Then the universe will respond with loving, fair, just experiences. Okay? Okay. But more so than that, because some people might say, well, I act in a loving, fair, just place, and still bad things happen, and that's true. Bad things can happen to good people, good things can happen to bad people, is the saying, right? And I don't truly think they're good or bad people. It's all, there's a lot of gray in between that black and white. But this is saying, if you have an abundance consciousness, because the 8 is abundance, if you have an abundance consciousness, you'll attract abundance. Abundance on your emotional, spiritual level, abundance on your physical, material level, okay? This is like the law of attraction, is what the Justice's card is kind of representing. What you put out, you will receive. So so drop the hesitation, drop the doubt, drop the fear, because if you're putting that out there, that's what you get back, right? And that's what's been keeping you in this place of one step forward, one step backward. Okay, so they want you to drop all of that. They want you to focus on this, your abundance consciousness, your fearlessness. Okay? That is what they want for you. That's it. And it doesn't surprise me with the gold, all the gold, sun energy, that's all that light gold energy, right? It's abundance. Yeah. All right. Just have to make that note. You guys go have a very beautiful day. All right, my third deck. You chose the Super 7 crystal, our pendulum. Put it there for now. We might use it. Okay. 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 This goes here. Is there anything else for Pier? No, that's it. Okay, so we have what we've been doing is we've been having a kind of like a past and then a present future spread going on here with this reading. It's kind of like, how does your past lead to your future? Sort of is what's going on here. But anyways, what this is telling me is that you've been studying something. You've been studying, you've been learning, you've been very studious in your life, in your world. You never feel like you know enough, okay? You're always searching for more knowledge, more wisdom, more, right? And that's what you've been living, is this like, I need more, I need to know 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 more. I'm not wise enough, I don't know enough, I need to study more, I need to learn more, okay? Which has gotten you to a great place, and it serves a purpose. Obviously, it served a purpose. But this card tells me that they want you to move forward now. They want you to move forward. They want you to heal this on this mental level of thinking you always need to know more and be more. They want you to move forward once and for all. They don't want you to be this is a wonderful place to be, and it's humble, and it's great to always want to learn, and you will always want to learn and grow, and you will always be learning and growing. But thinking that you don't know enough or you're not wise enough, that's what they want to end. They want that to end for now. They want that to end now. You know enough. Okay, because they're saying this. Look at who you are. You are the King of Cups and the King of Swords and the Emperor. Okay, so the King of Swords knows everything he needs to know. He's gained knowledge through experience, and he has a lot of wisdom and knowledge and experience. Okay, and so does the Emperor. And the King of Cups has experienced the emotional spiritual world in a way that he now understands it. He understands the nature of the emotional world and the spiritual world, and he understands how to be in flow as a result of that. So the King of Cups knows how to be in flow. The King of Swords has accumulated much knowledge, and the Emperor says you have the authority. You have the authority to speak, to say that you know, to say that you are the Emperor, the author of your own life. You have the authority to claim to know what you know, because you know it. You know a lot. You know so much. Okay? Yeah. So the past, this belief that you didn't know enough, has led you to this place where enough is enough. You do know enough, and you need to start claiming that you do. Okay? You know what you know. Yeah. The King of Cups, the King of Swords, the Emperor. Like, this is who you are. Okay? And you are this Hierophant. You just weren't acknowledging it. Right? The Hierophant represents wisdom. You have all the wisdom you need. You've earned it. You've sought it out, and you've gathered it. You've accumulated it. Yeah. Do not discount yourself and what you know, what you've experienced, what you've come to know, and who you are. All right, that's a short one. That's very clear. And that is it for you guys. All right. Wow. Very clear, because you're the ones that know. So it's clear. All right. My fourth deck, you chose the crystal. You didn't even need to, the third deck didn't even need to use the pendulum. That's how clear you were. Okay. The fourth deck, clear quartz and the Gypsy Oracle. Let's see what your reading is today. What we've discovered for the last three is it's kind of a past to present to future reading, which shows you how your past has created your future. That's how it's coming now. That's a good way for it to come, it says. Okay. Okay, so you guys have had a lot of sorrow in your past. Your journey's been one of sorrow. Your journey's been one of sadness, sorrow, pain, loss, grief. It's been one of sorrow. That's what the past has been for you. Okay, that's what they're acknowledging that. Okay, but it's been tough. It's been rough. Okay, hasn't been easy. They know. They've seen it. They know. They've been with you the whole way, they say. They understand. Okay? But how has your past created your present and future is what we want to know now. So what do they have to tell us about that? Okay. Okay, your past was a gift. Okay, we need to start seeing it that way. Okay. This indicates divine timing. Oh, and look at that. This is stability. Okay. So they want you to see your past as the gift that it was. They know it was rough. They know it was hard. They know it was filled with sorrow, grief, loss, and a lot of difficulties. Okay. It's been a rough road, is what this card is saying to me. It's been a rough road. Okay, they really want to acknowledge that. They want to recognize that. They want you to know that they know. And that they were there with you the whole time. Okay, whether it seemed so or not, you were not alone. And they've been leading you. They've been leading you out of that. Okay, but this was a gift. This was a gift that you chose to give yourself so that you could understand divine timing, so that you can understand divine timing and the bigger picture. That's what's coming, the bigger picture. You wanted to understand the bigger picture and how that all works. And this has created a very, very strong foundation for you. A strong, stable foundation for you, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It's really given you a lot of strength, right? Perseverance. You know what you're made of. You understand it. It's giving you a faith in yourself and in the universe. Yeah, it's just stability, foundation, strength, faithfulness, understanding. Okay, so you're going to move forward with that now. You're moving forward with that now. That's what I hear. Okay. For some of you, that means you're going to have a sweetheart come into your life. This moving forward, you're going to have a new relationship or a renewed relationship, and it's going to be sweet, very, very sweet. Okay. For some of you, that's what moving forward. You needed to understand all of this in order to receive this gift to yourself of this relationship. You needed to be able to enter this relationship with no fear of loss. So you needed to understand loss. Okay? So that you can have that foundation, that strong foundation about this is all given you to build this relationship with, to start it from. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just seeing if there's anything else, or if it's all about relationship, all about love, all about this sweetheart here, moving forward. Yeah, it's all about this for you guys. So whether it's a new relationship or a renewed relationship, you went through all of this so that you could come to a place of being unafraid. Okay, of being able to trust. That's what I have for you. That's it. All right. That was awesome. I hope it helps in some way, and I hope you guys have a very beautiful day. Bye-bye now.